Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the video. Wait, something's not right. Let me change this. Yeah, much better. The Targaryens have entered the background. So welcome everyone. Episode 5, we are on the penultimate episode now. In typical Game of Thrones fashion, we should know that this episode is going to be big. We know what they set up anyway. It is the war for the throne now. I'm excited. I'm excited. So last time on Game of Thrones, we had the aftermath of the war, the Great War, the war with the White Walkers and the Night King. We had a little celebration. Then we had a lot of like one-on-one interactions with characters, which I enjoyed. And then towards the end of the episode, people started to make their way towards King's Landing. Rhaegal died, and then Missandei died. And then at the end, Missandei told Dany to burn every motherfucker in King's Landing. I'm excited for this episode. The only problem I had with last episode, and I didn't even really touch on this last time, I didn't really bring it up, but the dragons, just to me, I feel like they could have thought of a better way to bring down Rhaegal, because at the moment, it just makes the dragon seem very underpowered, I feel like. You know? Just the Scorpion, we saw the Scorpion hit Drogon last season 7, yeah, when Bronn hit him, and it hit him, but I don't think it didn't properly penetrate his skin, and it only dropped him for a little bit. But then this one, the first one, just goes straight in, and for like the first 3 bolts that they fire are like they hit straight away. I feel like they could have thought of a better way to bring down the dragon, a more realistic way, but that's all. I hope that Drogon kicks ass this episode, and I feel like he will, just because the dragons need something to beef them up again. You know, they haven't done a whole lot since they got to Westeros. We've just lost 2. Now, Viserion was that made sense. That was the Night King. That was a bit of magic involved, and whatever. If he was a green seer, he has fucking powers. He knew where to throw it and all that shite. And he had the big fucking ice spear, and he hit wherever was fucking. He was about to breathe fire, and he hit that, and that exploded. So I just would have thought of a better way to take down Rhaegal to make it seem a bit more realistic. I'm gonna put my my predictions for my predictions for episode 3, the battle, the Great War, up again here, because I feel like a lot of that is gonna still carry over. You know. I probably should have revised it before this episode, but I think a lot of it is going to carry over. Like Missandei dying was one of my. She was my actual. I had her dying in episode 3 for reasons, and Rhaegal I had a maybe on. So I'm going to keep my list going just for the laugh, just to see. I don't even know if I still have it here. I do. I still have my physical list. Mind the chicken scratch handwriting. Predictions for this episode. So I'm going to go into a little bit of predictions here. It kind of leads into my. Well, actually, it doesn't. I actually need to change some of my deaths here, because I have a good feeling that Dany might die here. Like, they've always had hints throughout the show that she had that kind of bad streak in her, and I always thought that they could go small, like a potential villain role for her towards the end, and especially after how last episode turned out and how fucking angry she's been getting. I feel like she could go villain this episode and just fucking demolish people. The innocents and everything, you know? I feel like that could happen. I feel like Varys might die this episode as well. Varys, like, he was prophesied to die in Westeros. I feel like he might betray Dany. Maybe that will lead to her death. Maybe, like, Jon, I don't know if Jon would kill Dany. He might. I don't know. There's so much potential for this episode. Oh, Missandei is gone. I'm going to cross her off. Rhaegal is gone. Tormund is out, so he is no longer viable. Brienne is not there. Jaime's on his way down. Jaime might kill Cersei. But no, I don't think so. See, I was thinking Jaime might kill Cersei, or he might die trying, and then maybe something else happens and Arya kills Cersei with Jaime's face or something, but I don't feel like they would make Arya kill the Night King and Cersei. I don't think they would go that route. So unless Arya fucking died trying to kill Cersei with a face, but I don't know. Arya definitely won't kill her, because she's not going to be able to kill 2 people. I want Jamie to do it. I feel like he's gone down there to do that, and I want him to succeed. I hope he doesn't die in the process. I want him to go back up and live happily ever after with Brienne. But also, Clegane Bowl. Clegane Bowl is on. It is a go. The hype train has arrived, and what is hype may never die. We have Arya, like the mountain is on Arya's list as well, and we have Grey Worm now out for his head because of him taking Missandei's head. So Clegane Bowl got a bit bigger, but I want the mountain versus the Hound, and I want the Hound to fucking demolish him because the Hound is a badass. He's probably one of the biggest badasses in Westeros, and I think there's a high possibility that the Hound will die before the end of the show. Maybe not this episode, but I don't want him to. The Hound, like, the Hound is just such a... When you watch his progression throughout the show, it's so good. You know, he's just a good character, and I really like him, and I want him to survive. We didn't get any questions for the Q&A. If you want to participate in the Q&A for next week, let me know what you thought about this episode, if you liked it, if you disliked it, if you want to ask me a question, anything you want, tweet at us, GOTQA, and do it by the time the next episode airs, and I'll put it in the video. We're here. One left after this. Penultimate episode. Penultimate episode is always huge. We know what's coming. Let's check it out. I also got a new mug specifically for the last 2 episodes. It is gigantic. It's water. It should be ale, but it's water. It's really big. Oh shit, he is the true heir. Who's writing this? Varys. Fuck. He's full on scheming again.
And you did not let her down.
Fuck man, she's on the ball. She knows what's happening.
I have failed.
Oh, she's gonna burn them all. Oh, he's dead. Oh, fuck.
I hope I'm wrong.
Oh, man. I don't want to see Varys die.
Goodbye, old friend.
Oh. God damn it.
Breaker of chains and mother of dragons.
Oh.
Sentence you to die.
Oh, Jesus, that was a fucking cool shot.
Let it be fear.
Fuck.
You do care for one innocent.
Is Tyrion gonna die?
You do.
She's not-
Cersei.
She's not gonna be happy about this.
She doesn't have my word.
A lot of good people's words have been the last fucking few episodes. Oh, Tyrion, what are you doing?
Give the order to...
I feel like that is it's truly the last goodbye for them. Oh, it looks like they upgraded the tip of the fucking scorpion spear. Oh, dive bombing. Come on now, Danny. Wreck shop. Fuck. Yes, that's what we want to fucking see. Yes, fuck you, you're on. They still have them all around King's Landing though, that's the fucking thing. Oh, nice. Yes! She's fucking wrecking him. What the fuck? Get fucking wrecked. That's what they were waiting for. Look at that fear. Oh, go Grey Worm. Jesus, imagine what she would have done with 3 fucking dragons. Look what she's done with 1.
The scorpions have all been destroyed, Your Grace.
Oh. Oh. Will I lay down our weapons? They don't look like they want to fight. Do it. He's doing it. Yes! I fucking knew it! Oh fuck, man. She's gonna go for it. That's it! That's the fucking prophecy she saw, or that Bran saw. The shadow over King's Landing. Oh, she's just burning him. I fucking knew she was gonna do it. She's turning into the villain. She's burning them all. Fuck. I was okay with her just going for Cersei. After they threw down their fucking weapons. Fuck. Grey Worm is on a fucking warpath now. Lay off some steam. Oh man. Oh my god, she's fucking destroying everything. Oh. Varys was right. Oh. Oh. Oh.
I'll bring your head to Cersei.
Jaime better not die by Euron's hands. I don't think he will. Oh. Oh, that was a cool shot. I told you, lads, there's gonna be no throne. Oh, fuck. Don't let this little bitch kill you, Jaime. Give me that leg, boy. Oh! I'm sorry, but I'm happy to see her world finally fucking crumble around her. Oh! They're using wildfire, or was the pockets of wildfire just exploding? Oh! Yes! Euron really should have been faster there. Or just stabbed him a few more times to make sure.
You come with me. You die here.
Sandor. Thank you.
Aww. My eyes have begun leaking over that. Clegane Bowl is on though. Oh. Yes!
Hey, Grace. Hey, Your Grace.
No, he has the high ground. Oh, he's a zombie fuck, but if you chop his head off, oh. Come on, Hound. You have to go for the head. Yes! Will it kill him? Probably not. Fuck. Fuck. In the head. Oh! No! Oh! Just! You got one still going. Oh, fuck off! Oh! Fuck! It's convenient. Okay, that was an episode. Fuck, I don't even know where to begin. So Varys did betray Dany again. I thought that that was what was going to happen. He was going to die. He was going to betray her and then get killed for it. I liked I like seeing the emotion on his face in the last scene before he died, because he never really shows a lot of emotion in the show, and showing it there to Tyrion at the end was good. I wonder how many notes he sent off, because we saw him writing it before he got caught. I wonder how many notes he actually got off, how many people he told about Jon. The Golden Company did fucking nothing. I like that. I kind of like it because they built them up and had so many of them there, and I expected them to put up a really good fight, and I expected this war to be... I expected it to be more even than it was. Like, it was completely one-sided. Dany fucking... They just decimated everybody in King's Landing. I didn't expect that. I liked that Dany destroyed the scorpions. I like that she didn't just fucking fly straight at him. I like that it showed that how slow they are at turning, how slow they are at reloading. I feel like this is the way the scorpions should have been. That was my issue with last episode, was how... Like, even at the start of this episode I talked about it. I talked about the dragons being underpowered, just because of how easy it got taken down. But that wasn't really a problem with the dragon. That was a problem with the scorpion. The scorpion was way more powerful than it should have been, and just their aim was so perfect was the problem. You know, this is the way it should have been. I feel like they could have set the scene up a lot better, and they could have taken down the dragon without having fucking 3 of them just hit straight away. But I like that Dany just came in and just demolished everything. She finally knows how to fucking attack in the sky without just flying straight at them, you know. I liked it. The cinematography this episode was great overall. Like, the all season, the cinematography in Game of Thrones is always great, but some of the shots in this episode were just fucking incredible. The shot of Drogon over Dany's shoulder, just to go back to the Varys thing for a minute, when he was getting burned, the shot of Drogon coming in over Dany was really, really cool. I said I would mention that. Also, Arya and the Hound at the start of the episode, when they were just rolling into King's Landing, was fucking incredible. I would watch a spin-off with just the two of them. Just the two of them roaming around Westeros. So, Jaime. I'm going to talk about Jaime for a minute. I feel like people are going to be annoyed about this. I really, really, really thought that he was going down there to kill Cersei. I really thought that. I thought he was going to try and end the war before innocents die. He just reverted on everything. I feel like they threw a lot of his character development just out the window a little bit. You know, him specifically, you know, like, he went through so much, and even the stuff with Brienne, like, that was just a fucking fling now. But everything that he went through, he ended up just going straight back down there and just dying with her. I feel like that's just a waste of his character, you know? That was probably my biggest problem with the episode, was just Jaime's decision. I really liked Cersei this episode. I'm going to get to her in a minute, but I just feel like it's just a waste of his character. It's a waste of what they built up and what they did with his character over the course of this show, especially the last few seasons. But that's love. Like, I'm still annoyed about it, but in terms of the show and stuff, like, Cersei is the one that he loves. He constantly said that. He left last season. I had thought that he left because he saw what she was becoming, but, like, he might have just left to go help in the Great War because she promised troops, and he saw that as the main threat to the Seven Kingdoms. He might have just wanted to see that through. Like, I had thought and hoped as well that he was leaving because of seeing what Cersei was becoming. Maybe that wasn't the case. I don't know. I wanted more. I wanted more for his character after everything that had happened. He also got caught straight away when he was going into King's Landing. He never took off his fucking arm. That was just stupid. I wonder if Tyrion is going to die next episode now, because Dany is in ruthless mode, and after what he did with Jaime, I actually really liked their scene as well. Their last scene together. I fucking knew it was going to be their last scene as well with the way it went down, but they got so emotional, and Tyrion basically saying he would not have survived his childhood without Jaime, and him saving Jaime and releasing him like Jaime did with him was a nice little touch. I enjoyed that. But I wonder if Dany is going to kill him next episode, because she's going to find out that he let Jaime go. And they're probably not going to find bodies. Like, they probably won't find Cersei and Jaime's body. So they probably won't have confirmation that they're dead, you know? So I think there is a good chance that we might see a Tyrion execution next episode. Now, that is... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think there's a big possibility that Tyrion might die next episode because of that. But I feel like Dany could die now as well. I've been saying it for... I've thought about it for a few seasons, because they have been showing all of these hints and a slow build up towards her going mad, towards her being her father's daughter, being the Mad Queen. Now she is the Mad Queen. We knew it was going to happen. Like, I knew it was going to happen. It's like with Missandei saying Dracarys, her dying. She lost Jorah. She's been losing her advisors. Her advisors were the ones that were keeping her in check. Kind of, like, most of the time. She would obviously snap every now and again, but most of the time they kept her in check. And she's lost. Like, if Jorah was there, I don't think what happened in this episode would have happened. I think Jorah was the biggest loss in terms of her advisors and her mental state. But it was fucking brutal, man. It was brutal. Like, when she was there and you could see it in her face, you could see she was about to do something, and then she got up and started flying towards the Red Keep. I thought that she was going to just fly straight to Cersei and start demolishing her, and next minute you just see her raining fire on everyone. It was fucking brutal. Brutal. I'm going to get back to Dany in a minute. Dany was also on top of Sansa's plan. She knew straight away what Sansa was doing. I liked that. I liked that she called Jon out on it. What is the leader of the Gold Company? What was his name? Strickland or something? I liked his sword. There was a shot before he got killed, when after Drogon burst through the main gate to the to King's Landing, when he burst through, and he was like kind of wobbly and he was standing up, and they had a close-up shot of his blade. His sword looked really, really cool. I said I'd mention it. Bursting through the door was pretty cool. I didn't expect that. All the prophecy shit came true. Not full on prophecy shit, but the three-eyed raven vision that Bran had with the shadow over King's Landing happened. We didn't see the broken throne room, but it's obviously fucking demolished. But we saw the snow falling over King's Landing. We knew at the time. Well, we didn't know at the time. It wasn't confirmed, I don't think, but we guessed that it was going to be ash. It was ash. I'll talk about theories in a minute, actually. Also, Varys was right. Like, I'd love to see his face, or I'd love to see his reaction to. He'd be just like, "I fucking told you so." He was so right about Dany. Man, Jon's realization when they were in the battle, when everyone dropped their weapons and stuff kicked off again, his realization of what was happening was fucking really, really well done. Trying to stop it and everything. Trying to stop it was a bit stupid, but that's just Jon. Grey Worm was on a fucking warpath as well. He didn't give a shit. He was just out for revenge. He was killing every motherfucker he could find. Which, I mean, look, it makes sense. It's after everything that happened last episode, Missandei dying, that was his ticket out, you know? Also, going back to Jaime again, the Euron shit was just so stupid. That character is so fucking ridiculous. Like, I would have been happy with it, with him never been introduced. Obviously, they had to do it for some story reasons, and I'm pretty sure he's a book character. I only read the first 2 books, so I'm not 100% on his character, but I can't imagine that that's what his character is like in the books, because he's fucking ridiculous. Like, he feels like he's from a different show. I haven't liked him since he was introduced, and I was hoping he would die a slow and painful death, and even his death was just ridiculous. It was so stupid. First off, him washing up on that shore, the exact moment when Jaime was coming out, was a bit silly. You know, it was so circumstantial. It was ugh. And just everything that transpired there, everything that happened there was just so fucking stupid. Like, Euron, he stabbed him, right, Grant, went off, started monologuing. And then Jaime went to get his thing, and he just slowly sauntered over to him and stabbed him again, and then got stabbed. It was fucking stupid. Like, he knew he wanted to kill him. Stab him. I know Euron's character is a bit of a boaster anyway, but everything that has just been happening, you know, I didn't like that whole scene. And then even the closing shot of Euron sitting there going, "I killed the Kingslayer." Fuck off. Come on, like, I feel like all of that could have been done better. Euron just shouldn't have been on the show. They should have just fucking made a new character, or just left him out and did something else. I just really, really dislike Euron. I feel like I think he's probably the worst character that has been introduced into this entire show, and I'm glad that he's fucking dead. My favourite death on a lighter note, on a better note, my favourite death of the entire episode was Qyburn. That was so fucking funny. That's what happens when you try and stop Clegane Bowl. You know, he's like, Clegane Bowl is not happening. Fuck you. Just literally picked him up and tossed him down the stairs. That was so good. Also, fucking Clegane Bowl happened. It finally happened. I was very pleased with it. I was pleased with it. It went about the way I expected. I said it when I was talking about it in a previous episode, or in previous episodes. I think I talked about it quite a bit, because I've been waiting for it for a while. I expected the Hound to fight well, Mountain come back, and the Hound to ultimately die, but take down him as well. I liked the way it went down. Man, when he fucking picked him up and started the eye thing, like, that's probably one of the most brutal deaths in the show, was the Oberyn death, and seeing him do it again. That's one of his signature fucking things. Like, he's done it a few times. Well, we've seen it once, but they've referenced it a few times. Did it to Elia Martell as well, I think. But seeing that, yeah, it's fucking brutal. Like, the whole thing was brutal. I was shouting the entire time, stab him in the head. Obviously, stab him in the goddamn head. But him spearing him out into the fire was fucking poetic. Just with what the Mountain did to Sandor when he was young, it was great. It was great. Clegane Bowl lived up, and now our hype has ended. It was good. The Hound was such a good character. I love the Hound in this show, and he has stayed pretty much the same character, but he's changed a little bit, you know. At his core, he is exactly the same character, but he's warmed up a little bit. Like with everything that happened with Sansa and Arya, like all the Arya stuff. This episode was great with the Hound, with the Hound. Sorry, it was great. Him fucking talking her out of basically risking her life to kill Cersei when she's already going to die. And Arya calling him Sandor. That was fucking lovely. Was that like... I can't even remember the last time... It's definitely the first time she's called him Sandor. I don't know. I think other people may have called him Sandor. Maybe not, actually. I was thinking Beric. But Beric calls him Clegane. Not Sandor. Maybe it is the first time someone actually called him Sandor on the show and not the Hound. But her calling him by his proper name and saying thank you at the end, that got me, man. My eyes began leaking. It was just nice. It was nice. Also, special mention when they were doing the overhead shots of Dany burning everything in King's Landing. It was a really, really nice touch to have the little wildfire explosions. Because we knew that the Mad King had stashed wildfire all over King's Landing. So it was a nice little touch to have them explode and everything. Dany might actually be the worst Targaryen now. Right? I don't... Like, the Mad King was prevented from doing what he wanted to do. Dany just laid waste to the entire fucking city. That has to be one of the worst things that someone has done, right? Oh, man. She's fucking dead next episode. I suppose we'll talk about Cersei. I wanted her to die slow and painful. But where her character ended up was fine. It was fine. It was a different death than I would have expected. I didn't expect her to actually be pregnant. She kept on saying it until the end, so I'm assuming that she is pregnant, or that she was pregnant. But seeing her actually scared and terrified at the end was interesting. It was different. Just seeing her break down, everything is stripped away. That's all that's there, and it's just her emotion because she can't protect her child anymore. And the way she died was nothing like I would have expected. I really, really, really did not expect that at all. When they were down there and everything started caving in, I was still going, right, how are they going to get out? What are they going to do? And then the background just starts falling in. And I was like, fuck, this is it. It wouldn't have been the way I would have picked her to die, but it was a little bit of a twist. I'm just still pissed off that Jaime was there. Cersei has been a great villain, honestly. She has been an incredible villain on this show because we've seen her progress. Like, she wasn't initially... I suppose she was. I was going to say she wasn't initially a villain, but she kind of was because she was the reason that Bran got pushed out the window. You know, she was always kind of a villain. But I liked seeing the progression of her getting just more villainous on the show, you know. She's been a really... The actor, Lena Headey, is fucking incredible as well. Yeah, she's been great on the show. So, I think I've pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to talk about. I'm going to talk about next episode now a bit, I think. What the fuck are they going to do? What are they going to do? It's obviously just all going to be aftermath and setting up for the ending. But like, what are they going to do for the ending? I still feel like I had a theory back in... I think I talked about it in one of my reactions. It might have been the first one. One of my theories was that, obviously... Because I've been thinking about who's going to sit in the throne a lot. Obviously, everybody has. My theories were... One of my initial theories was that instead of having one ruler, just have a different ruler for each kingdom. Because that used to be the case. Like, it was the Targaryens that initially created the Seven Kingdoms. They brought them together under one rule. So I was thinking, what if Dany dies next episode by Jon's hand or someone else's? And Jon being the true heir, what if he breaks the kingdoms apart and appoints a ruler for each kingdom? Because then a Targaryen would have united the Seven Kingdoms, and a Targaryen would have broken it apart. Not in a bad way, but... Because that would, like... That's where all the fucking... Well, it's not where all of them are, but that's where a lot of the wars have been coming from for the last God knows how long. Either that or I'd feel like Sansa. I feel like if Dany dies and Jon is the traitor, he might give it to Sansa. If not, I feel like Sansa will rule the North. She will be in charge of the North. Like, they have people that could rule certain areas. They have enough people there, so I feel like that's the route they'll go. I don't feel like Dany's going to make it out. I feel like she's going to die. Jon might kill her. Who knows? I already said I think Tyrion might die. I'm surprised that Davos lasted until the final season. I didn't expect, or final episode. I didn't expect that at all. That's cool. I hope Davos survives and lives out. So I'm pretty sure, I'm going to guess that we're done with a lot of the characters now. Like Gendry, I'm pretty sure, is off looking after Storm's End. Pod is still up the north, I think, with Brienne. Two of them are gone out of the race. Tormund is gone. Ghost is gone. Bran will probably see again with the whatever way they... We could see a brief moment of all of them, but I doubt it. Gilly, I'd say, is gone. Sam and Little Sam are gone. Like, they're probably all gone for good now. I don't know. That's I think that's pretty much it. I enjoyed the episode. I had a few small problems with it, but overall I thought it was good. I enjoyed the cinematography. I enjoyed the destruction, even if it means Dany has gone full on Mad Queen. Yeah, I liked it. Let me know if you liked it. Let me know what you thought about it. If you want to say anything or ask me any questions, you can participate in our Q&A. You can tweet at us GOTQA. Do it by next week, by the time the episode airs, and I will put it in the video. And thank you very much for watching. We will be back next week with some more Game of Thrones reactions. The last one ever. Exciting and sad, but at the end eventually. You can like, comment and subscribe if you liked the video. Let us know what you thought about this episode in the comments below. We have some social media links and a website address down below in the description. You can check them out as well, and we will see you next time. Later.
Pull me from the ashes so I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.